Go get it, go get it, go hard for the U, we go harder than you. Getting it poppin', 2-1 gun salute. Shout out them boys, footballer hoop. Know we the truth, Miami to you. Orange and green, I'm a rep for the team, but you know what I bleed. FCMG.
Got my game face, my cane shaped like I'm Bo Nose and D Nasty. It's game time and I'm Duke Johnson. I run the ball, you don't do nothing. Sound like a drum line when I touch down. Alumni all in the crowd, we two up, juiced up. Now everybody throwing them U's up.
There you up. Look at what we do up. There you up. There you up.
What is going on, everyone? Damien?
Oh man, top of the morning, Kings fans. Don't forget to like this video so you could get your notifications. Tommy, what's going on this Monday morning?
Not much.
And then there's Vic.
Good morning. It's going to be 91 degrees today here in New York City. I wish I could go to the beach.
I got to say,
with the ones you love.
let's talk about this bullshit game. I mean,
you feel better now?
Disgusting.
Do I feel better? Yeah, I feel better. But man, it felt like a loss Saturday night. I mean, I don't know about any of y'all. It felt like a loss. Vic, what do you think?
Definitely felt like a loss.
It was disgusting. I mean, I can't sum it up. I mean, it was just a horrible display of offensive line, the worst I've ever seen, and one of the most ugliest games I've seen as a Cane fan since 1983.
Tommy?
No. What do you mean the most ugliest game from 1983?
It really seemed like they just wasn't there mentally to play the game. They just look like, we're the University of Miami. We can roll in here. It's Central Michigan. We can just show up. They'll lay down. We'll win. Is what it really looked like.
Well, we talked about this at the last show, on the Thursday show. We talked about this. We need to come in and dominate. And, I mean, I don't know if they saw the Wisconsin score and said, "Hey, we're gonna come over here and walk on these guys." The first drive looked good. We were doing play action. We were running the ball. We were hitting the tight ends. Went right down the field and scored. And then I don't know what happened the rest of the first half. I mean, Bubba Baxa. I mean, this guy's no good.
Yeah.
I mean, we still got problems with him. But where do we start at? Let's start out. We can't even run the ball. I mean, the first drive, we have 20 yards rushing in the first drive. And then I think we end the game with maybe, just a few more than that. Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, can this all sink in that Central Michigan had a chance to win the game? They were driving to win the game towards the end.
Not even that. Just think about it. If Bubba Baxton doesn't make that tackle on that kick return, we could possibly lose the game.
Oh, my God. So Bubba Baxton did come through there, Bo.
Yeah, but not on a kick. I mean, he's killing. I mean, what if they don't call that bullshit call they called, because there was no roughing the kicker. They gave us a break there. He misses.
Listen, Christmas came early on September 21st for the Canes.
I mean, it's
all right.
You gotta think right there.
It's over. It's done with. They got 2 weeks to prepare for the next game.
That wasn't Christmas. That was not Christmas. What are you talking about, Christmas?
Wow.
Like Halloween.
We got a gift. We could have.
But on a good note,
you're right.
To stay positive, but people want to say to stay positive. At least,
we got to stay positive.
We won the game. But here's what I want to get to. A lot of these Miami fans are saying, "Oh, we need to give it time. We need to have patience. It's his first year." Man, we heard that shit with Randy Shannon. Give him patience. We heard that shit with Al Golden. Mark Rick, we didn't really hear it because the second year we had 10 wins. And now here it is. We're hearing it again. Give it patience. There should be no patience to blow out Central Michigan. I don't know if my expectations are too high, but should there really be expectation? I mean, should we really have a close game with Central Michigan? I mean, I don't give a fuck who the coach is.
No.
Yeah.
God. Let me throw this out there. Because I've seen people in the comment section, as an offensive coordinator. Me and Bo's talked about this. Is he really the offense coordinator we need? I'm going to throw a name out there that I wouldn't mind having an offense coordinator that we've had. What about James Coley? Would this offense look better if we had James Coley and not Enos?
I like James Coley.
Look what he's doing in Georgia.
Yeah, look at Lawrence Cager the other night. He looked pretty
Lawrence
good.
Cager balled out, Bo.
Wow.
Like I told you, he'd do it.
Oh God, I don't care. He couldn't do it here. He's just like Vic's boy. He left. You let him. I forget. Fuck him. I don't. He's like Vic's boy at for the Ravens. He left us. He's not a King no more. Shoot.
You mean the one that's not playing at Rutgers?
I beg to differ about that because he did take a picture
Mate.
last
Oh
week.
God. No, I'm
Okay,
not
Well,
doing that.
listen.
Dolphin game.
Listen, maybe Cager knew something that we didn't know, Bo. Maybe Cager knew something.
What do you know? That he couldn't catch it.
Nah,
Miami.
man,
He had one big play.
no, maybe he felt
And-
something.
and
Maybe he knew something.
His best player of his career at Miami was against who? Notre Dame. His best game of his career at Georgia, Notre Dame. Maybe it's just a Notre Dame thing. I don't know.
Oh well.
Wow, but
Yeah,
wow.
I was looking pretty smart after the first drive with Mallory.
Yeah,
He had only 80 yards,
it was
and I was
looking
like, oh
good.
my God,
Play
a
action
blind
Mallory.
squirrel could find a nut once in a while.
Play action Mallory wide open 2 times. And now, hold on, Vic.
Yeah.
I saw you on Twitter. You posted a picture about Thomas dropping a ball. That ball was underthrown, and the defender got his hand on it. If he throws it to where he's supposed to, the corner of the end zone, is a 6 automatic.
No.
That
Yeah,
ball was
that ball is thrown.
underthrown.
I
and
don't
the
understand
DB hit
why.
it.
The ball was underthrown. That's why the defender knocked it down. You throw that ball up
Yep.
and over. It seems like he can't throw the ball up and over. Everything's underthrown, the deep ball.
He can't-
Everything.
His deep ball. Come on, Vic. You've got to admit his deep ball is not there. Like, does he not have the arm strength on the deep balls? Is he just an intermediate passer?
No, probably not.
Is
Well,
he-
he's got to work on it.
I'm thinking he's an intermediate passer. I mean, his intermediate passing is great. I mean, when throwing those, let's say 5 to 20 yards, great. But when he's going deep, it's where you got to work on.
I mean, the kid doesn't get more than 2 seconds of protection
Oh,
to throw the ball deep.
another thing, the safety on him. 2 plays before that, he's about to get safety. He barely got it away. He's holding. You got to know when you're down in that part of the end zone, you got to get rid of this ball quick.
Well, I give that one on Enos.
Yeah, okay.
You got to run the football down there. Jesus criminy. You know you got a quarterback that doesn't want to get rid of the ball. He wants to stand there and hold it for 15 seconds.
Vic,
Jay said something. Jay said something real quick. We're talking about this. Do you think that this guy, what's his name, Martell, can actually fit good in this offense? Since the offensive line's not that good, that Martell just run the ball and just go across this bullshit O line and just run
but
and throw. Like I think Martell could fit a little bit better than Williams right now. To be honest with you.
every time we've seen Martell get in there and run the ball, he's got no yards.
He runs straight out of bounds.
I mean, he's not doing. When he gets in and gets his chance, he doesn't do nothing. So, what do we have to
Well,
go
put him
by?
in the quarterback position, but
We
let him run
did.
some plays.
They did. They did it against Florida, and they did it. Was it last week? They did it. And he didn't get. They gave it inside the 5. He couldn't get in the damn end zone. Only got like 1 yard.
Yeah, but that's like one play. Like give him a series. Like come on, give him a series.
I mean, if he was that good, don't you think he'd be playing? And they
Yeah,
wouldn't. And they wouldn't.
you're right.
And they wouldn't have moved
Yeah.
him to wide receiver.
Yeah.
I mean, because people are already saying the only reason he gets thrown in there is because his parents come to the game and they want to keep his parents happy because they're rich people. They're rich, and they don't want no.
Well, I mean, his family went there last week, and he never played. So, I mean, I'm just saying.
So when do we? So what? Like so, Williams is our guy, right?
He's
what do
the
we
guy.
do?
Yeah, Williams,
Okay.
Williams is the guy. Only way Williams is not
Williams
going to be
the
the guy
guy.
he's going to get hurt.
He got hit hard. He got hit pretty hard Saturday.
I mean, he's just got to get rid of the ball quicker, and he's got to get better at the deep throws. Other than that, everything is going pretty good. He's not turning it over. He's doing a good game manager, but he needs to hit those deep balls, man. We're missing
Guys,
the
can we
points.
all agree? Can we all agree with this statement I'm going to make?
Let me hear it.
There's not one underclassman on this roster that's NFL ready right now. Okay,
Underclassmen?
Underclassmen.
underclassman. Yes.
I don't know. I take DJ. I think DJ Dallas could go in the NFL and put up the
Yeah.
numbers. If you give
Yeah.
him the right offensive line in the right place,
Fine.
DJ could put up some numbers.
And it's really hard to say that.
After this year.
Listen, it's really hard to say that when it comes to Hurricane players because, in 2013 you wouldn't think that, but then they balled out in the NFL. Like Hurricane players, they ball out in the NFL. For some reason, they just can't win in Miami, which is ironic.
I think maybe Dallas might be the only one that's underclassman. Now Osborne.
All right. Besides him, no. Osborne's is an upperclassman.
I know he's a senior. I think he'll be, and even go seniors involved too. What senior? Oh, you got Shaq and Pinckney and them. Okay, what's going on with McLeod? What's going on with the McLeod situation here? Why is he not getting? Are they going to redshirt him? Yeah, I mean, what's going to happen here? No reps.
I have no idea.
It's 2 games in a row. Vic, what do you think about this?
I was going to bring that up. I'm glad you brought that up. I don't know what's going on. I guess maybe they're very concerned. They don't have the depth and experience come next season, and I think maybe they might be looking to do that. But Manny did say that, he wasn't going to do that. But I don't know what's in their head. I mean, that's really going to be a big concern come next year. We're going to have a very, very young linebacking staff crew, kind of like, we had when they were freshmen 4 years ago. But I don't know. I mean, every year is going to be an issue. This year it's defensive backs. I mean, look at that little receiver for Central Michigan. He had 11 catches, the slot receiver. Okay, and how many balls did he drop last game? I mean, I could count on my right hand at least 3 or 4. He had 3 or 4 drops.
Who's this?
I mean, the slot receiver for Central Michigan. We couldn't cover him, and we had a lot of trouble with their big receivers. And that's a concern for me. I mean, if you really want to look ahead, look at Florida State. They have big, big receivers. I mean, how are you going to put a body in front of these kids? I mean, I'm very, very concerned with our secondary.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do agree with the one comment section. My squad, we got to go back to a 4-3. We get rid of this 4-2-5 or whatever it is. Get rid of it. Go back to the 4-3 defense.
Well, I just went over to the comment section. I didn't even know it was popping like this. I thought people would be in bed.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to say it, but Coaster Kane said it. It's the Cozy Perry time. Live Squad 305, Team No Cozy Perry. I mean,
no, they're not going to do it.
I've seen it, but I didn't want to bring it up. We got to see what Perry can do.
It's already starting.
We have to see what Perry can do with this offense. We don't know. We haven't seen it.
It's not going to happen unless what's his name gets hurt.
Well, we know that.
It's not going to happen.
You know why it's not going to happen? Because he protects the ball, and he hasn't thrown an interception.
Well, you got to throw the ball downfield, Vic. To these 4 or 5 yard dump ball passes. I mean, unless the corner or linebackers are cheating doing it, you got to throw the damn ball downfield. And he's not doing it.
I agree with you, but we don't have the protection to give him 3 or 4 seconds to throw the ball down the field. That's the problem. Wow. And we were flat last week. We were flat Saturday on every aspect. Offensive line, the defensive line woke up in the second quarter, and they played great in the second half. We were flat as a pancake.
The first drive.
We just didn't have.
Vic, after that first drive,
great, but then after that,
I thought we were gonna blow them out. I'm like, oh, here we go. I like him liking this, throwing the ball, running the ball. Man, I don't know. I just don't know what happened. I just don't know. I mean, but and then you got people saying, oh, North Carolina lost to Appalachian State. You should be happy you just won. All this other nonsense people put.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and now, to be honest with you, Pitt had a big win. I mean, they lost to Penn State by 7 last week. They upset UCF this week, and we got to play them in a couple of weeks at their place.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I know. Yeah, here's the thing. Everyone wants to stay positive. Oh, guys, we need to stay positive, but we got to be realistic. This is the calm before the storm. I don't believe this angels in the outfield thing with Central America, with Central Michigan. I don't believe it. They almost won the game. Like, this might be the calm before the storm, guys. Like, for real.
Man, I just know this. I mean, I was looking 10-2. Man, this thing could go 10-2. This thing could go 6-6. This thing could go 7-5. I mean, this thing could go either way. I mean, there's no guarantees here.
The week,
it's kind of scary, man. When you think about it.
In 2 weeks, will tell us where we're at, I think, against Virginia Tech. Because if we cannot outcoach that staff and beat that, this may get bad.
No, I don't think so, Tommy. I think if we lose to Virginia with some of the fans that we have, I'm sorry to say this, but if we lose 34-31, it might be a moral victory to some of these fans. Oh, we're coming around, guys. So you don't know.
No, we should blow Virginia Tech off. We should blow Virginia Tech off the field. What scares me is our offensive line can block that D line. I mean, let's talk about the offensive line. You think about it. Central Michigan ate us. We still got Virginia Tech, Virginia, Pittsburgh. You got to add Florida State because their D line's not that bad. Who we blocking?
Oh, you want to know what's bad?
Is very good.
You want to know what's bad though? Miami fans, we talk shit to Florida State about Boise, like them not being able to block. I mean, Boise getting the push against them. Fucking Central Michigan's getting the push against us. Central fucking Michigan.
Oh my God. Central fucking Michigan. Can you believe this, guys? Central fucking Michigan, we almost lost to. Jesus Christ, man.
With their backup quarterback, because the starter was hurt.
Oh my God, it's fucking pretty bad, man.
You know how bad Wisconsin beat these guys? 61-0. But Wisconsin looked like they might be a playoff team.
Man.
Maybe they're just way better than us.
And we couldn't cover a 5'7" slot receiver, Pimpleton, for Central Michigan. What makes you think we're going to be able to cover someone in the ACC?
That's what I'm saying. We have every right to complain. We have every right to complain.
But Vic, we talked about Pimpleton Thursday. I mean, we said the guy had 18 receptions on the season. He's their guy.
Yeah.
We knew he was getting the ball.
Yeah.
You knew he was getting the ball.
I mean, the last game before us, he had 15 catches in the game.
Him, number 19, and their big ass tight end, because that tight end was big as he was. He was 6'7". There was no faking on that freaking report. He was tall as shit. I mean,
he was a big dude. He was like 6'7".
Yeah, he was huge.
How about the 4 penalties in the 17 play drive? I mean, some of them were questionable. When Central Michigan scored to make it 17-12.
But Vic, we can't bitch about questionable calls when they gave Bubba Baxter the roughing the kicker call.
Man.
You cannot bitch. I mean, that's 3 points off the board. Now we only got 14.
I mean, that roughing the kicker, I admit. I went back and I even rewound it. Went back and rewatched it. He never touched him. Bubba faked that. He never touched him.
You know what was a very key critical play? A lot of people didn't notice when Headley made that 56-yard punt in the fourth quarter to pin them all the way back deep in the end zone. We didn't have that last year.
Oh,
that to me.
We've been talking about him. He's been one of the bright spots, Vic. That guy has been one of the bright spots. I mean, he had all this hype coming in, and he has lived up to it.
That was a phenomenal kick. I mean, and that put them back deep in their end zone. If we had a 30-yard shank from where we were in terms of field location, that could have put them in a better position to score and take the lead.
Well, where do we go from here? What do? We just put this one behind us and hope we show up against Virginia Tech?
I mean, that's the only thing we can do. We've got to figure out how to get this offensive line better and to start gelling. Because there was times to where Central Michigan was blitzing and nobody touched these linebackers.
Central Michigan.
I just want to know this, all right? Because Damien said we should have played these teams early, right? Okay, we lost a close game to the Gators. We should have won. We lost a close game to North Carolina. We should have won. And now And if we would have played the Gators right now, he'd probably get smacked right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bo. I'm sorry, Bo. This is before we played Central Michigan. I didn't know. I had no idea.
The Gators?
I had no idea, Bo.
The Gators beat Kentucky. They blown out Tennessee. And we're playing fucking Bethune-Cookman, and we get our whole. Oh, we beat them 63-0. Now we got this easy team. Dude, I'm gonna have a heart attack this year. I mean, holy cow! And then when you're mad about it, some of these fans want to act like you're an asshole for being mad. Oh, we won. No.
Oh, don't worry. I was already said something. I'm sick, tired of this whole new Miami and was told to go like another team. I'm fine. They go like another team. Whatever.
Hey, you know what they need to do? If maybe we go 6-6, 7-5, and maybe we play Tennessee in a bowl game, and it'll be the fucking shit bowl, the has-beens program. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
Miami and Tennessee are looking like the freaking has-beens because both of these programs are
we're not as that bad as Tennessee.
Oh,
we're not as that bad
not
as
even making a bowl game, though. I do not see how Tennessee gets 6 wins this year.
We're a step above Tennessee. We're one step above. I mean, we're bad. I mean, Appalachian
Well, we don't know that yet.
Appalachian State just beat North Carolina.
Gentlemen, I got to hop. It was good catching up with you.
All right, see
All
you
right.
Thursday,
Don't forget to kiss the ones you love. Tell them, Vic, you got to do it since you can't do it. You got to do it now.
No,
you're
going to do it.
No, I don't know how to know the words. Go. You know the lyrics. Go, do it.
You know the rules. You got to keep yourself safe. Put some joy into your life and to others that surround you. And never, ever forget to kiss someone you love.
Well, and we know right now all the Hurricane fans need some joy in their life because the Canes ain't doing it.
Yeah. This is the calm before the storm.
All right, guys.
Oh,
I'll
man.
catch up with you soon.
All right, man.
Let's see. We got
he cracks me up with that shit.
Dennis Wilson says there's 2 dead bodies in the backyard. I think it's Miami and Tennessee.
Oh, man.
Oh, Alito, clean
Fucking
house,
bad.
rebuild Miami. How many? We've been rebuilding since freaking Randy Shannon, folks. How many times do we need to rebuild? Holy cow, I'm tired of rebuilding. Like Randy Shannon, rebuild. Al Golden, we got to rebuild. Mark Rick, we got to rebuild. Now here comes this guy who was on Rick's staff recruiting these players that are on defense, and we're talking about rebuild again.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's bad, man. I'm starting to believe that. I mean, are we ever going to win another national championship in our lifetime?
I
Maybe.
just wonder
I
if we don't need to just get rid of Blake James and tear it. Just
say we die at
maybe, I don't know.
65. Say we die at 65, right? So we got what?
Maybe our sons.
A little less than 30 years. Hey, I mean, this shit. In 30 years, can we win one national championship?
You got to think it's 2019, right?
You want to know what's crazy?
Wow.
You want to know what's sad? When I think the basketball team has a better chance of winning national championship in the next 20 years than the football team. I'm starting to believe it.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I just hope it's with Larinaga. I really hope Larinaga wins it.
You want to know what's crazy? I voted for Donald Trump because I say, if we get a Republican, we'll win again. And he's not even he's not even the fucking key here. Fuck.
Well, because he's not really a real Republican, though. I mean,
you're thinking that's what
maybe
it is?
we need
a real one.
Yeah, but he was like a Democrat first. He's not like a Bush. Like we need because we win under Bushes, right? Yeah. We won Bush, Reagan, Bush, and the 2 Bushes. That's when we won.
Real Republican. We need a real Republican.
We didn't do shit with Clinton. We didn't win shit with Clinton.
We didn't do shit with Obama either. I mean, these are just some bad years. Those years. So.
Wow, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
That's why I voted for this guy. I think we win, we get a Republican in there.
No.
Yeah,
you voted for Trump because you thought you were going to win a national championship?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, that's one of my reasons.
That's crazy.
That's one of my reasons for this, voting for him.
Fuck. That's crazy.
Because they were both terrible candidates. So I was like, if this one wins, maybe Miami will be back to where it should be.
Wow.
Was he president when we won 10 games? Was he president when we won 10 games? Was he president when we went to the Orange Bowl?
Yeah.
No.
I think he was 2017. Yeah, he was.
You see?
No, I think Obama was.
No, 2017.
No,
2017. No.
Yeah, it was 16. It's 16 to 20 and 20 to 24 because it's 2020 is the next election. So yeah, he was president. And we went to the
Okay,
damn
he
was.
Bowl. That's why I voted for him. Don't hang me, folks.
Oh.
That's why. But on to let's see what we got here. Oh,
Hey, at least Al Blaze had an interception.
Someone
I
tell
got part
Pedro.
of my defensive thing right.
Yo, Pedro's in the comment section. I would like Pedro to call in. I want to hear what he has
Yeah,
to
it's
say.
Pedro time.
Yeah.
It is Pedro
He
time.
was
Get
telling
the
us-
sirens out. Pedro time.
He was telling us get out of our emotions and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
just
He's
got
the
fucking
positive.
worse.
He's the positive. He
It
might be the light.
just
He might be the
got
reason.
Worse, Pedro. Yeah, Pedro's
Pedro,
one of
you
the
need to call
positives.
in.
You know, I used to be positive, but now it's just been too long to lose.
No, because Pedro will be our sunshine to the darkness. He's the voice of reason. Maybe he could put some light. Maybe he could tell us that the Central Michigan players, that they were really Michigan players or Michigan State players in the uniform or the
Well,
Angels in the
even if it's
outfield.
Michigan players, they just got ass raped last Saturday. Jesus, Michigan ain't even better.
Yeah, but at least they lost to a top 10 team and not struggled.
Yeah.
Friggin'.
They must have had some different players in those uniforms or something.
I'm glad we don't
Maybe
play on them.
Michigan and Central Michigan flip flop jerseys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We just almost lost to a team that got beat by Wisconsin 61-0.
Horrible.
But I'm just really sick and tired of this whole let's be patient. I've heard this shit. Like Bo said, we have heard this forever.
Alito says T&M be content with beating Central Michigan by 5 points. And that T&M slogan needs to go to the fucking trash can right now. I don't want to hear that T&M anymore. I'm done with it. I am done with T&M. Say T&M when we win 10 games again. Then you tell me T&M. But right now, I will not see T&M anymore. That is, and then you want to know what's crazy? Is, I was sitting here thinking today, because I'm trying to be positive. And I was just thinking to myself, I remember just a couple months ago, Diaz had all those recruits over there, and he's like, you either come to Miami or we're going to kick your all's ass. And we all got all hyped up about it.
Yeah.
God, I hope he's not the Cuban.
Oh, man. You know what I like? Let's bring full.
He's not the Cuban Al Golden. I'm really not.
If we're on the slogan thing, let's bring full speed ahead back. I like that one. Let's do full speed ahead. That was my favorite one out of all of them. Full speed ahead, renewed. I like
how about let's be good again? Let's be great again. How about
let's be good again?
Let's be great
let's
again.
Be great again.
How about let's win consistently?
Shoot, let's be great again. Some shit like that. Yeah. Not the new Miami. Let's be great again.
Let's call plays better again. Let's call plays better again.
How about fucking make Miami great again? Fuck, something.
Yeah, make Miami great again.
Fuck. It's terrible, man. And I was trying to be positive, and my son tells me we won the game. Why are you mad? You don't understand.
Yeah.
This is shit.
He doesn't.
A kid doesn't know. They doesn't know.
Yeah, my girlfriend either. My girlfriend said we won. Why is Bo so mad? I said because it's Central Michigan.
I was thinking it's gonna be. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a blowout. No worry. Here we are in the fourth quarter of this game, standing up, hitting the wall, screaming my lungs out to beat Central Michigan, folks. That's what we're doing.
By the way, Bo almost got thrown out the game, and I saved him from not to. Bo got mad at me because he wanted to get thrown out the game.
I wanted to. There was only 50 seconds left. Fuck it. Throw me out. I don't give a fuck. This team is still like shit.
Yeah, but what happened if we'd have lost that? You'd have missed it.
No, I wouldn't have.
That's what I told them. They're driving, Bo. The game's not over. They're driving. We might lose.
I'll tell you this much. I would like to have known what would have happened if that quarterback wouldn't have been knocked out. He came back. If he came back, yeah. But, I mean.
Here's Pedro with his positivity. It's only 4 games. Rome wasn't built in 1 year.
We've been hearing that since Rennie Shanahan.
Stop. Stop.
Oh my.
Stop,
Yeah.
Pedro. I don't want to hear that nonsense.
Pedro, it's been 14 years we've been building Rome.
You're telling
Pedro,
me,
you need to get on the line.
Damien,
on.
it's been
20 years.
Pedro, you're telling me we don't have enough talent to blow out Central Michigan? I mean, we're not talking
we
about
need Pedro.
losing to North Carolina or losing to Florida. We're talking about barely beating Central Michigan. Holy
Pedro,
cow.
866. Pedro, 866-501-2993. You need to put the light in the dark here. Be the voice of reason. Convince us why we should not be mad that we almost lost to Central Michigan. Convince us, please.
There's no
What gets me is the Nelson kid, the left tackle. Man, he was being burned by the defensive end. I mean, that dude was coming off the ball when Nelson was still standing in his stance at times.
Let's see. Dennis Wilson. Looks like we're going to get our ass kicked for the next 4 years. Oh, Dennis, I hope you're wrong. Pedro.
God,
Hashtag TNM. Hashtag TNM. Hashtag TNM.
That's what Pedro's doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
You cannot
just
believe
seen
this,
it.
right? Manny tells
man.
Alito. Manny tells us this team is learning how to win games. Sounds like an Al Golden to me. I'm telling you.
The Cuban Al Golden.
Glove King, we plant a tree and want the tree to be tall tomorrow. We are not good yet, especially on offense. Had how many coaches in the past 15 years? Manny's first year. Come on, Glove Kane. See Love Kane. Dude, Central Michigan, bro. I don't got to plant a tree to beat Central Michigan, folks.
Yeah.
DJ Sean.
I'm sorry, guys. We're not going to say, we got to be realistic here, you know?
We got to be realistic. I mean, what is this
Yeah.
team? 6 and 6. I mean, Virginia Tech, coin toss. Virginia will be the underdog. Pitt, go in the Pitt after they just beat UCF and they lost to Penn State by 7 and had a chance in that game. Will probably be the underdog.
Florida State's a coin toss.
Florida State will be coin toss. Duke will probably be a freaking coin toss.
Yep.
There's no one on our schedule will blow out.
I mean, the only ones that could be blowouts on the schedule is Georgia Tech and FIU. The rest all could be coin tosses or in a against Louisville. Against Louisville.
Here's Tara So Fly. What pissed me off more after the game, the players in the locker room dancing and celebrating like they beat Clemson. I didn't see the video. I told
you about that, Bo.
But can you believe this, Damien? There's a video after the game. The players are in the locker room celebrating like they won a championship. Damien, are you there? Tommy?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Damien's not there. I mean,
I told you this last night about this video.
What do you? I need to see this video. But have you?
What video?
There's a video.
There's a video, Damien, where the players are dancing after the game like they won the national championship.
No, for the Hurricanes?
Yes. Tara So Fly put it in the comments. Well, pissed her off. The players in the locker room dancing and celebrating like we beat Clemson. Can you believe? Like, I just don't think these players get it. I think they're just not. They don't get it. That they should beat these teams bad.
I don't know. We need Pedro to call in to explain this.
He's not.
Pedro can't. He says he can't call in.
Can't?
Pedro said he can't call in until the next show.
He can't call in.
No, he said next show. Can we just admit Florida State made a better OC hire than us? Browse the truth. I gotta agree with you. He's putting up fucking big time points. Their defense is just trash. Matter of fact, his dad's beating everyone in Texas right now. His dad's undefeated. Let's see. What time is it?
Let me do a promotional.
I got
my
10
little promotional.
10 minutes left, but go ahead, do it.
Yeah, this is a promotional break. Guys that are listening right now, please like the button so you get notifications. When you press the like button on the YouTube channel, that means that you will get notifications.
No,
so go ahead, press that like.
Hit the bell.
You can hit the bell, but even like it. Yeah, but you hit the bell. Go ahead, hit that damn bell. Even hit the like button. Fuck it, hit the like button. And if you would like to support Hurricane fans, go ahead and press on the bottom of the super chat. There's the donation button, and go ahead and donate if you feel like it, and we'll give back to the Hurricane fans. Put a lucky Hurricane fan in the seats, probably Virginia Tech game.
I want to get back to this, celebrating after this. Celebrating after this win. I just don't understand it. Like, is our culture really that? I mean, the culture's really that bad? Like, if I was the coach, they would have thought we lost that game. If I was the head coach, there would have been no celebration. I would have took their ass to the fucking. We wouldn't even went to the locker room. We would have went to the field. And I would have fucking gave it to him after that game.
I don't believe it.
Loss.
I have to see it. They weren't dancing because of that. I don't know. I don't believe it.
Yes, it's on Twitter. I've seen it on Twitter Saturday night when I was going through. And I went through.
They must have been dancing for something else. It was someone got married, something.
No.
I don't believe it.
No, it was because they won.
Someone got married. Someone's pregnant. No, I don't believe it. Someone's pregnant. Someone's gotten married. Something. Someone's birthday. I don't believe it. I have to see it. I have to see it, guys.
Yo, that's where
I have to see it because remember with the trophy thing? Remember they did the trophy thing and Manny Diaz says the trophy thing wasn't real. We don't know if this was real. This was probably a special edited video. I don't believe it till I see it.
I'm telling you. Who's on here?
All right, we have a phone call. Can you change video?
Yo, man, what's good, man? Y'all gonna chill out today. What's happening?
Oh, there he is, Pedro. I mean, we win by 5. Players are celebrating like they won the national championship. What do you mean? What do you mean? What is not the problem here? We only put 17 points up against.
No, see, I guess you wasn't. No, let me clear
Let's go,
this up.
Pedro.
Apparently you didn't see. Apparently you didn't see my last comment. I said that. I said I'm not mad for y'all being mad. Like I said, hell, we won by 5. I wasn't excited either. To me, this shit felt like a loss. I mean, you want to be realistic? Hey, we're not who we are. We're not the Canes of the 2000s and the 90s. We're not that. So if we, as a fan base, expected us, we way off base.
No, we're not expecting that. We're expecting when you're favored by 30 to at least win by 28 or 21.
Again, like I said, I didn't think that we were gonna blow the air. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't expect that. I think that we were looking at this shit because we done blew out Bethune. I mean, come on, that Bethune, that was a scrimmage? I mean, honestly, what I saw on Saturday, I was telling people, I said, man, what I saw Saturday, that shit kind of reminded me of the damn scrimmage that we had at Trash Town before the stadium. We looked that bad. I don't know what the hell isn't happening or what's happening. So whatever it is, they got to clean this shit up. I'm just going to be real. I mean, I know I'm down there. I mean, we are critical because we looking at it from a lens of the early 2000s. I mean, look, just be honest. These kids are not the same no more. I mean, we had kids on our team individually that will win their prospective matchups. Yes, we know that. But collectively as a team, for some reason that shit just ain't there, and we don't have enough leaders on our team to get these people to in line. I mean, you got maybe like 1 or 2 that everybody respecting the whole locker room. You ain't gonna win with no 1 or 2 leaders.
Okay, Pedro, how can Manny Diaz clean it up though? How can he get the whole team to come together? What does he need to do?
It's not gonna be this year. That's what I'm saying. Yo, what we so accustomed to seeing, that shit ain't happening this year, man. I know that. That expectation of what we built, the expectation of what we're building is not a 1-year thing.
So you're telling
nobody
me
we don't want to. We do not, as fans, don't want to hear that. We don't want to face reality.
So So you don't think we have the talent to win the Coastal? We shouldn't expect. We shouldn't expect.
I never.
Coastal.
No,
he's not saying that, Bo.
We're not.
You're not listening, Bo. What you're thinking is your expectation of my American is to be doing what Clemson has been doing over and over.
That's not what I'm expecting right now. The only thing I'm expecting right now is to win the Coastal and show up and play Clemson. probably get beat.
Okay.
At 95% chance to get beat. That's my expectation.
I didn't say we can't win the coach. I never said that. I said that we should. I've been saying we should. We talent-wise, we have the talent-wise to win the coach. Now, will they put it all together from top to bottom? That will remain to be seen.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, because think about it. When Mark Richt got there, did we go to the Coastal?
No. I wasn't happy.
My point. This is year. Then did they go his second year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So can we just calm down?
I just really wish I like to have seen what this team would have been like if we would have got the coach that me and Bo wanted.
Oh.
If y'all would have, man,
but that's the History Channel. Yeah, but that's the History Channel. What Pedro is saying, it's not gonna happen this year, guys.
I don't love to see what we could have done with Mike Leach.
Can we talk about what we have right now? Stop dreaming.
No.
I don't need to have no hypothetical conversation with you. Want to talk about if we'll be here all year talking about if. Yeah, this guy can get hurt. I mean, that's a wasted conversation. I'm just saying that.
Well, what do we do on offense? Peter, what do we need to do on offense? I mean, the first drive we went straight down the field on them. Look easy.
What do we need to do on offense? We need what we need to do is something that I know that these dudes, they need to get together and hold themselves accountable and go watch film outside of when they just are mandated to do it with the school at school. Nobody's policing the team.
Well,
they need to watch more film.
Wow.
All right.
In my opinion, I believe that they need to watch more film and they need to really start saying, people who want to be good, they go watch film on them. They don't just go watch film Monday through Thursday when they got to be at the school with the coach.
Don't they got their own iPads and stuff they give them to watch film at the room?
Yeah. That don't mean shit. These kids are not built that way, man.
Jesus Christ. But Alabama players are, though.
You sure they built that?
No, they're made. They're made to do it.
No, they're made to do it.
So
the coaching, then.
I'll tell you this though: if Alabama beat Central Michigan 17-12, there would be no celebrating in the locker room. He'd probably cuss them out.
Oh man,
tell them how shitty they looked.
I agree.
Wait till practice.
Alabama fans are burning trees and all types of weird shit.
God, we're celebrating in the locker room. How can your coach let this happen? Celebrating? I would have chewed their ass out.
I still don't believe that.
Didn't I tell you that now if you see that they're that excited to be dancing like that over a win that they should have blew out of it, then that goes back to what I told y'all a couple years, that these kids not built that way.
But wait a minute, Pedro. Are you confirming that's true? Because I haven't seen the video yet. Are you confirming that's true? Because I'm thinking that someone's pregnant and someone's getting married. Is that true? Because I haven't seen that video. Is it true they really did celebrate?
I didn't see it, but I'll go back.
I've seen the video.
I gotta see it because they remember they said the trophy. Remember they talked about the trophy, and then we found out the trophy thing wasn't real. I do not believe the celebrating thing. There has to be something there.
Oh,
the
trophy thing in the week, the participation trophy, and then Manny Diaz says, "Oh, that's not true." Remember?
We're not doing a participation trophy now.
No, but that happened. There was a rumor. That Manny Diaz gave out a trophy to Darren Williams, but then we found out that wasn't true.
You talking about the week after that he got the trophy for the player?
Yeah, we found out that wasn't true. What I'm trying to say is I don't know this dancing thing. It could be edited. I don't know if it's true.
No, it's true. I'm telling you, it's true. There's no faking.
Listen, if I had to put a finger on it, I haven't seen it. But if you wanted me to say that, is it true? I would go out and say, yeah, they did. They probably did do that shit. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh man,
I've seen the video, Damien. I've seen it Friday or Saturday. About I saw about an hour after the game when someone retweeted it and said, "You got to be effing kidding me."
Nah, someone's pregnant. someone's getting married. I don't know.
They're
Well, I gotta see it.
celebrating a 5-point win over. I mean, my God.
I don't believe it. But I got to see it.
But
I can't say anything. I don't see it.
I mean, they may have, but I know.
Someone tweet this video out, please.
I
need to see
know
it.
after the game in the players area when we was at the end of the game, their attitude was not as if they were excited. I'm gonna say that. They knew after that game that they was in some shit. They knew that.
Okay.
After I saw all of them, and I spoke to a bunch of them after the game, and they did not seem like the most happiest bunch ever.
We got
I'm
people
pretty
in
sure
the
Manny gave
comment.
them their bill.
People in the comment section are saying it's an old video.
Well,
Yeah.
then what they
I don't
did, find
believe
an old video of them wearing green jerseys. Because they had the
Yo,
green jerseys with white
Tommy.
pants.
You don't believe everything you see in the National Choir, right?
I need to
Well,
see the
listen,
video.
this dancing video was probably before the game.
Someone,
If there's a video, it has to be before the game.
someone show me. Someone please tweet us the video. I
You
need to see
can't
the
believe this stuff.
I need
That
to
Elvis
see the
is still
video.
alive and Michael Jackson's walking the planet. We can't believe this stuff. We gotta
I need-
read in between the lines.
I need to see the video and I'll make my own assumption if it's real. If it's the real
Yeah.
deal. Because I know what jerseys they're
If it's
wearing.
an old, I mean, if it's an old video, that's cool. If it's a new video, I would say I would not be surprised.
God,
That's all I would say.
not surprised.
I'm thinking the video was before the game. The video's probably before the
Why
game.
would they
probably.
be jumping up and down before the game?
Nah, I can't.
Excited. They're excited.
No, come on.
Nah.
Not the way they came out, Damien. They wasn't all excited. They looked flat.
They had the,
I
plus
don't
they had
know.
the kid. They had the kids in the locker room and all that stuff going on. They weren't doing all that before the game.
Yeah. I don't know.
They
Someone's
used
birthday,
kids.
maybe. That's why they were dancing. It was someone's birthday. I don't know. Well, I got to see the video. So
Start calling you Al Golden. Bullshit you're feeding.
I don't know. I got to see the
The
video.
Manning Golden.
Oh, what do you think about
I mean,
that? What do you think about those pictures coming out?
who's that?
The what?
The edits.
The
they got.
pictures, the Manning Golden pictures.
Oh man.
No, man.
That's so disrespectful. So disrespectful.
Yes, it is.
Uh,
Yes,
It's fun. It's disrespectful, but I can't lie. At some point, some shit is funny, but that was disrespectful.
Come on, you know you
Yeah.
got to laugh at it. Like, come on, man. The internet never loses, dude. They never lose. Shoot.
Hey,
I
Yeah,
think
I gotta go.
you gotta laugh though. It's funny. I mean, you can't take those pictures literally. Like it's funny. You gotta laugh at something.
The internet is undefeated, man. That's all I can say.
Mhm.
The internet is undefeated.
You can't beat them.
Bo.
These people thinking shit. Go ahead.
I gotta go. I gotta get Dad
All
to
right,
the
we're
doctor.
We're about to get off in a minute, anyways. All right, Tom.
Yeah, we gotta get off in a minute. All right, Tommy.
All right.
All right.
But at least we got the win. We're 2-2. We got 8 more to go. The Coastal Champions is the goal here. I was real high. I don't think we were gonna get it. Now I'm 50-50.
All right.
I'm 50-50. What do you think about Coastal? Pedro, what do you think? What's your percentage of us winning the Coastal?
Percentage 70-30.
70-30. I'm going 60-40. That game gave me a big hit. I'm hoping that maybe they just didn't play good and they're saving it for Virginia Tech. I don't know. What do you got?
Yeah.
What do you got, Damien? Let's hear you. What's your odds here?
I'm there. I'm there 60-40. I'm there 60-40.
But every game is going to be a dogfight this whole year.
Yeah, man, it's definitely gonna be a dogfight, man. It's definitely. I'm really thinking it's the calm before the storm, really, but we'll see.
So by knowing that, that's what I say. It's gonna be a dogfight. So don't put too much stock into reading into the points and all that shit. That shit don't mean nothing to it. What you see, well, we already seen 4 games. We already see how we are struggling. So if they talking about, oh, we are favored by 14, I'm not giving that to nobody.
I'm
We
gonna
already seen that.
start betting against Miami. Fuck them. I'm just gonna start betting against
No,
them.
I'm not.
I'll
I
take
mean,
the points.
like I said earlier,
I'll take the points.
like I said, talent-wise, one-on-one, we should win our one-on-ones. Collectively as a team, they still are learning how to do that shit. A lot of these dudes unfortunately, a lot of these kids on our team that's on the offense, those are Mark Ricks guys. They still up under that shit. That fucking cloud that Manny's trying to Manny's still trying to break that shit. And that's the truth of it. Is, I mean, until that shit is gone, and if Enos could stay around long enough and demand what he's demanding and making you see people clear it, then you'll understand. That's why people clear it.
But what cloud Mark Richt brought though? What cloud he won the close? I don't understand what cloud he brought.
No, I'm saying that this mindset that he's been brought to them.
Oh, the Christian thing, the gospel, the Bible study.
I mean, that's part of it. That's part of it. That don't hurt my brother type shit.
Oh man,
I agree.
I'm my brother's
Hey,
keeper.
before we get off, we got one more caller. Chicago Kane, what's going on?
What's up, fellas?
All right,
What's
Pedro.
going on, boy? What's going on with you, man?
Man, let me tell you, man. I was highly upset Saturday night, man.
Man, that was crazy, man. You know what? My wife just got me the KCC network to watch these motherfuckers.
Oh man.
So I was so mad. I was like, "Come on, man!"
I mean,
what the hell?
And now they're saying there's videos of these guys celebrating after the game, jumping up and down in the locker room. I don't know if it's true.
I don't believe it, Chicago Kane. I haven't seen the video yet. I don't believe it.
That's what they said, man. They celebrating that shit. Hell no.
There's no way.
No, man, real quick, man. My thing with us, man, I'm just gonna keep it 100% honest. Is like our offense and defensive line, we like a fucking junior college or some shit, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about the old Canes, man, we always had like a dominant defensive tackle, you know, just a killer that disrupted shit. And we too young on the offensive line to do any motherfucking thing, man. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Just like our last caller, that ain't going. That's not this old Miami thing. It's not gonna happen no more. These kids are different now.
Yeah, I didn't hear the old. I just jumped on, so I didn't hear the other caller. But I agree with that.
I mean, but this is Central Michigan. You know, it's not like we played a good Central Michigan.
But it's like every game. It's like, okay, we'll show flashes here and there. You know what I mean? But every team's gonna have like a bad game or a game where they don't play as to their potential or whatever. But then you can say, okay, well, this shit ain't working. We just gonna run the ball down these motherfuckers' throats. We bigger, we stronger, and that's it. But they can't do that. They can't like. And other teams gonna come and bring the best that they possibly got playing against us, man. It's always been that way. But when I take a look at that damn, no disrespect, because I don't like calling out kids, but that defensive line, man, ain't no fucking push, man. Now, what we had last year with what's the big guy that went to the pros? You know, he graduated last year, whatever.
Oh,
that was
Willis.
He was disruptive. He made everybody else's job easier because you had that push up front when we had the old Warren Saps and the John, you know, and those type of guys, man. You need like I'm waiting on Nestor. I like
We're
Nestor.
See what happens. They're saying Virginia
But
Tech
you know
should
what?
be back.
We need 4 or 5 more motherfucking Nestors though, because we just ain't enough. We don't have enough, man. If you take a look at that D line, the O line, it's not enough there. It ain't enough there, man. And I think that's a real big part of what's going on. That's just my opinion.
Well, what do you think about Ford? I think Ford is promising. What do you think about Ford, Bo?
He's like Ford, I'm gonna be honest, man. Ford is okay, but he's not a disruptive type of guy. You know, he'll plug a hole.
He's a rotation guy.
What's it with the kid from UCLA, the grad transfer? This motherfucker play? Is he hurt?
No, I think he's playing. They're rotating him.
I don't even see him, man. I ain't heard his name yet. I don't watch every game. I ain't heard this dude's name not one time.
I don't know what's going. I mean, I'm confused right now. I thought we were better.
Go ahead and start. Go ahead and start Hill. I mean, no disrespect to Pageant. Come on, man. He come on, dog.
I agree with Chicago.
One person. You know what I'm saying? But you got to establish that fucking line of scrimmage, man. Because I think Shaq
And Pinckney played real good against Central Michigan. That's the best game they played all year from what I've seen. I've seen them. I was like, what is
Oh, you saw that hit Shaq had on that running back? That was a big hit.
Yeah.
Blew him up.
D. Quick, they lifted his ass off the ground, man.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, but when you have that defensive line established like that, that makes the linebackers' jobs easier. They can roam, they can fill gaps. You know, I'm not X's and O guy. I'm gonna try to act like I am, but I know what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? It's like, where is the push? You know, where and the O line. Come on, man. They terrible, man.
Wow.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree with you with the D line. We need some batshit crazy motherfuckers on that D line, man.
Right.
We need some like the disruptive, something disruptive, like you said.
We need some batshit crazy people on players on this team. Shit.
Yeah. But the D line, we don't need some retarded ass like bumping heads, headbutting, like just talking shit about the quarterback's mother, like that something disruptive.
Yeah, you got to just because now, and they trying to say, and Jaron does need to get his deep balls game up a little bit. I agree with that.
The deep
because
ball,
his should be short as hell, man. You know, he's an accurate passer, but his deep ball needs some work. You know, I'm just gonna call it like I said.
Is it the arm strength? It's got to be arm strength, right? I mean, you're just not getting it out.
You know what? It could be arm strength ball, but I think it might be a situation where he's so don't want to throw interceptions, don't want to make mistakes, that he kind of hesitates. Like, should I throw it? Like when he throws, like in the slots, his balls get, it's got flame on it. Them balls get there, man. He's a very accurate passer.
Yeah, he's
but
accurate. Here's the thing, though. Yeah. I would rather see him overthrow these guys and let me see you overthrow one. Let him go get it. They got speed out there. Shoot.
They got speed. No, but our skilled guys, our receivers and running backs, we just as good as anybody in the country, man. DJ and Harris.
Oh, they got shut down.
And Lingard and our receivers and our tight ends. We second to none. But when you start looking at our motherfucking O-line, line, man, it's a whole different class of dude, man. I'm sorry. I just got to call it like I see it. And when it comes time like Wisconsin, and I hate them dudes, they beat them boys up, man. They make them boys who they are. We got to, if we can't recruit it, we got to start creating them type of dudes, man. And in my opinion, until we do, we always gonna struggle. We have a game here and a game there, and then we playing down to the competition. No, they ain't playing down no fucking competition. They just don't have the beef up front to just dominate. You know, they can't dominate nobody up front.
So if you don't think we're playing down the competition, that means you think it's going to be a bad year, huh?
It's gonna be a struggle, man. It's gonna be, and I feel as if because we got to wait for the O-line to grow up. You know what I'm saying? And we need that disruptive dude. I'm waiting on Nestor. Like I said, I like Nestor. I'm waiting on Nestor to see what type of contribution he'll bring. I think Nestor is a dog. We need dudes like that. Mm-hmm. We need and I love Russo. I don't know why he ain't starting. I don't know why Hill ain't starting. I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't know what the hell they're doing with that. Come on, man.
I like Russo. Russo's playing pretty good. Good.
Russo.
But hey, Chicago King, we got another caller, man. Thanks for calling in.
Okay, brother.
Thursday night.
All right, Chicago. All right.
Okay, y'all take care.
Hello.
All right, King Shades.
All right, let's.
What's going on, Tom? How y'all doing?
What's going on? What do you got for us here?
Man, I'm just looking at these comments, man. I had to go ahead and tap in, man.
Oh, the comments.
Some of this stuff we got some ridiculous.
They want a new strength coach. I do not agree with new strength. I think Feely's doing a great job.
David Shealy has been amazing. You can look at John Nelson. You can look at DJ Ivy. These players from last year, even Jonathan Ford. You look at these players last year and then look at how beefed up they are now. You don't need a new strength coach. That's not where we lacking at.
What are we lacking at then? What are we lacking at? Talk to us.
You know what it is.
What I think, and I think it's the mindset. Not a lot of them. A lot of the players they haven't really bought in yet. Right. And I mean, change doesn't come overnight. As Canes fans, we're real passionate about, the old days of 2001, 2002. But big change like that, it doesn't really happen overnight. And it has to be from the head down. So yeah, Manny has the mindset of I believe in Manny still. But maybe it's not just the players have to buy in, but also the coaches, the lower level coaches, those grad assistants. You got to be clean from the head down. Yeah. That's what I personally think.
So we
got to start playing to the level of our opponent. That's another thing.
Pedro was saying the same thing. Pedro was saying the same thing you were on. Like Pedro's on the same thing. Just don't panic. It is what it is. It's not going to happen this year, huh? You think it's not going to happen this year? We're not winning the Coastal this year, huh?
No, I think we can still win the Coastal this year. That's okay. For me.
Pedro says we got we got a 60. What Pedro say? 60-40 chance.
He said 70-30.
70 okay. He did say we win.
But I mean, we got some tough games coming up. We got Virginia Tech, Virginia. I mean, it's not going to get easier. This is our easiest stretch right here.
Yeah, I mean, but the good thing about that is, two things. We got the ACC right now is kind of like a dumpster fire outside of Clemson, and it's up and down. Like no other team in the ACC is kind of consistent right now. And those games, those big games we have are at home, we just need support from the fans. But
I mean, the Pitt game,
I don't see it.
How about that Pitt game though? Pitt's looking decent.
That Pitt game. I don't know, man. Pitt looked good against UCF. Come on, man.
They lost by 7
like
to Penn
UCF.
State. They lost. Penn State right there with them. But their OC is trashed.
I can see. Nah, I don't. I am the Kane side of me, like the Kane, passionate Kane fan of me is like, nah, man. None of these guys fucking with us. But do the players feel that way? Is the question. Because we just played to the same level that we are. That we played good against Florida. I mean, a lot of fucking mistakes, but we played very good in North Carolina. BCU, I'm not gonna talk about that because BCU, but we like Central Michigan. What the fuck, man?
I don't know what happened. I just don't see this. I don't know. I was real confused about this game. I didn't see this happening.
So you personally don't see us winning the Coastal this year?
No, I expect us to win the Coastal. And it seems like some Miami fans, when you tell them that, they think you're talking about national championship. There's no way we're a national championship team, but I expect to win the Coastal and, probably get blown out by Clemson. But shoot, let's at least win the Coastal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here I got a good question.
You're breaking up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's me or my phone or you breaking
Damien.
up.
That's Damien. Damien, your phone's breaking up.
All right. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Actually, forget about the game.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up again.
Yo, this Fresh dude, you gotta chill. Fresh? What are you talking about?
Fresh is on. Fresh is he's an aggravated fan. It looks like. Did you go to the game? Did you go to the game?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I'm in Georgia, man. I just bought my ticket for that Florida State game though.
You're lucky, because I was mad. I was highly upset. Like I couldn't believe this. That I'm cheering at the end of the game to beat this Central Michigan team. Like. It's. You're breaking up, man. You're not coming in at all.
Okay, I got a good question that kind of wasn't brought up.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Bubba Baxter.
Oh, don't get me started. But go ahead. Trash.
Do we have faith in him to get us to the Coastal?
No.
We need him.
Yeah, but he's not the guy.
We need him.
There's no confidence in this guy.
So do we shut him? Put I seen the other kicking like 41 or some shit.
Yeah, the other kicker.
So we don't believe in Baxter no more.
I don't believe in him. I don't. I mean, do you? I mean, just think, if they don't call that BS penalty, he's missed another one.
Yeah.
So you believe in him?
I think that. Go ahead.
No, go. Here's his.
Oh, what
here, man, your
Yeah,
phone.
this dude keep breaking up.
Dude, your phone's.
Call from another
You gotta
phone.
talk
What
to
does
the
it take to forget about this game?
Oh,
What does it take?
win next week. Beat Virginia Tech.
Nah, we got a bye week.
Well, I'm thinking we got to beat Virginia Tech in the next game. Okay, let me ask you. So we're at Florida State. We're down by 2. Do you believe in Bubba Baxa? Or are we going to be wide right?
I mean, I would have to. I believe in whoever Manny puts out there. And do I get scared shitless when I see 21 right there taking those steps back? Hell, yes. But I got to believe in them. Because who else again? These fourth down, trying to go for it on fourth, obviously he ain't gonna cut it. There's always something. I gotta believe in Bubba. Hopefully he'll, they got a sports psychologist now, and maybe that'll help. I mean, it helped with DJ. DJ was fumbling like shit at a certain point last year.
But here's the thing, though. With him, they could take him out and, next guy up. With the kicker, they won't do it.
Yeah,
I don't understand. If it's a wide receiver dropping balls, they go to the next guy. I just don't understand why we don't even let this other guy get a chance, see what he does under the lights. But I don't know. But hey,
I think that Manny is a little hesitant to bring him out.
You think? Well, for what? We weren't playing nobody.
I've seen it in multiple games. Well, like really in the North Carolina game, there are times where we definitely should have kicked it, and I saw that he'd rather go for it than have a shaky kicker right there.
Yeah.
Hopefully this bye week does him justice. That's all I can hope and pray for. He made the field goal regardless of the penalty, which saved our ass, but thank God he made it. He probably did something for his confidence. The thing is, some of these Canes fans, we got when shit gets bad, we just go hard, man, and it's more aggravating.
You know why?
I kind of hate Canes fan base more than Florida State fan base.
You know
and
why?
I hate Florida State.
You know why? Because they're tired of losing, man. Everyone is tired of losing, and look. We heard this BS with Shannon. Oh, we need time. We heard it with Al Golden. Give us time. We're not asking you to win that championship. We're just asking you to beat the teams we're supposed to beat and win the Coastal. I mean, we're getting the same excuses. So how many? When is and what no one wants to give credit is Manny Diaz was on the last staff. If anyone wants to admit that or not, he was on that staff. So to give him more time, why? He was on the staff. It wasn't like we brought someone from nowhere. Now he doesn't know the players and he's got to learn the players, and it should be easier for him to get this culture going than if he was a new guy.
I mean, it's a valid point. But when you say he came on that last staff, we had no problems with the defense at all last year. Barely had problems. So I don't know.
No problems.
I see both sides. I could agree.
Did you watch the Wisconsin game? Because they couldn't stop. They couldn't stop the run. Did you watch?
But that's kind of Wisconsin. That's a systematically sound.
Go to the North Carolina game last year. Besides the turnovers, how many rushing yards were we could not stop the run last year? We were just getting turnovers, but we could not stop the run last year. Our run defense was terrible last year.
You're gonna kind of have that. You're gonna have sometimes where they're not gonna really play. You're not gonna shut them down every single play. There's gonna be times where you're gonna get beat. But overall, as a defense, we're top tier. Up there with Alabama and Clemson.
What problems is our defense doing this year? We're holding every team under 100
yards. Oh my
God! Under 100 yards rushing.
It's the secondary.
Well, could that be because the pass rush is down? What we have? We have like 4 sacks, 5 sacks on the season, and like 3 of them are coming from linebackers and DBs. Like our pass rush is trash.
I think that Gregory, I don't know how to say his name, Rousseau, he has to be out there. Like, he has to be out there. First and foremost, he has to be a starter. That dude is a straight up beast.
How about what do you think about Hill? Think Hill should get more playing time here?
Hill.
Trayvon Hill, the Virginia Tech transfer.
Oh, Trayvon Hill. Yeah, I like his aggressiveness, but dude is a bonehead when it comes to penalties, man. That's the only thing. I love his aggressiveness, but damn, he be doing some stupid shit sometimes. I think if you can get that, you know, because he kind of bit us in the ass when it kind of counts, and he knows when he fucks up too. But he kind of can't be mad at him because he's just trying to make a play. So yeah, I would like to see Trayvon Hill more.
How about you think Nesta? When Nesta comes back, I mean, will he give us?
Fuck yeah. Nesta has that dog mentality. It's kind of hard to say because you haven't seen much on him. But I think his mentality is like that fuck you mentality that we kind of like. So I'm excited to see Nesta, and I think the injury kind of adds more fuel to the fire because he's ready to get out there and probably bust someone in the head.
I hope so.
So,
but hey, man, thanks for calling, man. We'll be back on again Thursday, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna subscribe so I can. I like to talk about it. I especially had a frustrating loss like this. Oh shit! It's not even a loss. It feels like.
It felt like it. Trust me.
All right, man. Y'all be easy, man.
Appreciate it,
Fresh,
man.
you need to go do some homework.
Oh, Fresh.
Go do some homework and figure out what the hell you're talking about.
All right. Well, hey, I'll see y'all Thursday night. With that being said, I'm out of here. I gotta go.